I proposed the principle of procreative beneficence back in 2001, which said that couples should have a moral obligation to select the child of the possible children they could have who's expected to have the best life, or at least a life as good as others, based on the relevant available information. Now, the problem in assisted reproduction and reproduction generally is that many acts are necessary for the existence of the individual. They cause the individual to exist. And when they appear to harm the individual, the harm is not person affecting. So I've argued that there are two kinds of reproductive reasons: person affecting reasons that make people better or worse off, and impersonal reasons that affect the level of well-being in the world by changing who comes into existence. And I've defended what I call a person affecting priority view that holds that there are both kinds of reasons, but the person affecting reasons take priority over impersonal reasons. And this will be relevant when we consider gene editing and the obligation. Starts with embryos or fetuses with lethal conditions early in life. For example, Tay-Sachs disease, or there's an even more severe condition called BRAT1. If He Jiankui had done this experiment on embryos with Tay-Sachs disease, I could have defended it. Now, if gene editing was shown to be safe in cases with Tay-Sachs disease and there were not off-target mutations or damage or side effects, then it could be trialed in conditions which are severe, but not as severe as Tay-Sachs disease, conditions which undermine the development of rational agency and autonomy, those that involve severe cognitive impairment. And if it was shown to be safe in those conditions, then it could be used for conditions that involve non-avoidable serious risks, such as Huntington's disease or cystic fibrosis. Because these individuals have more to lose, so there has to be a higher probability of gain. So if it was shown to be safe in those range of genetic disorders, then it could be attempted to reduce the probability of disease, for example, conferring immunity to infections or decreasing the probability of common chronic diseases through polygenic interventions. And only then could it be used for the enhancement of normal traits that have some contribution to well-being, but not as great a contribution to well-being as disease. So at that point, we could embrace the enhancement of low normal IQ.
Gobierno de México.